Hello, welcome to my channel. This is take 2. I like to be fully upfront that I've tried to create this video already. That goes on the wrong side. This is the second time that I was tripping over my words and I wasn't making sense. I understand where that comes from. And I am trying to override those energies within me that want me to look foolish so that I am, yeah, that's not mine. It's a helpless and hopeless aspect of my masculine inner child who wants to lead. But when you are leading from helpless and hopelessness, you are creating more of the same. Nobody can lead when they are experiencing woundedness themselves. When we have, let's take the leaders, for example. These men that lead the world, and they're just wounded little boys, and all they want to do is blow shit up over there to make themselves feel better because of their ego mindset. Because they don't understand. They have parts of themselves inside themselves that don't respect human life. I have the High Priestess shown on the bottom. Okay, let's see. Listen. What am I listening to? What am I tapping into and what am I listening to? Maybe we need to listen more than we speak. Maybe we need to hone in on the vibrations that are coming to our body without having to articulate what they are. A space of introspection. The psychic realm. Going in deep to the psychic realm. I allow the wounded part of my inner little boy to feel nurtured and loved. Please forgive me for everything that I have done wrong for you. Please forgive me for ways I've made you grow up way too fast. Please forgive me for the ways I have asked you to lead within my body without even considering the damaged state of your mind. Just grounding the energy in of the healing frequency. Some of us may want to wear amethyst around our neck. We are tapping into a power center that was colored with woundedness. The angels are near with the clouds represented in this card. And mudras may be heavily assisting. You may want to look to mudras to be heavily assisted on the way. Your inner masculine child needs to be healed. This is the feminine energy. So how I understand this from my own life. My feminine inner child was separated. She was cast into the darkness, the shadow. She was held in a safe space. So my masculine child had to do all the work. He had to stand in. He had to take over, provide action. He had to, here's the, underneath I have the Two of Wands. And for me, this is like when you surrender to your path. There is a target. It's right here. There's a target, like a crosshairs over there. So I speak about this card as a future, a spot on your future timeline. This is the path, but you haven't got there yet. Listening to these inner pieces that need to be healed. This is a builder number. 22 is a builder number. It's like a strong foundation. It's 22. It's the so now we have yellow, orange, red, blue, white, purple. The connection to the divine. Oh, this brings in a new opportunity with trust. Trust is the Fool card in this deck. That's just the underlying. I'm sorry. This is how my excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, so the root chakra came out. Being the space and place inside the physical body where we store our trauma. And then I got another 2 with find balance. This is the 2 of Pentacles. There are plenty of options trying to make their way known through love. I got all the chakra colors on here. Through power and love, yellow and orange. No, yellow and green. Power, yellow, green, love. What is the lamb? Lamb is the sound of the root chakra. So we sit in meditation. We provoke the clearing, the alignment of the chakra, repeating lamb, lamb, lamb. Now we bring forth energies that have to do with relationships, love, and how we take care of ourselves with the cup. We take care of what we have learned and what we have read, what we have taught through oral dictation and we bring it into balance. That's the final part, sorry. And we bring it into balance. We look at how we were nurtured and we bring it into balance. We look at our commitments and then we bring them into balance. We look at how we offer love, how we allow ourselves to be closed off or opened up. Like a flower, there's a flower, it's a rose. For me, the rose is consciousness. We look at the state of our consciousness and then we bring it into balance. And then there's the hourglass. So we look at the timing of it. We look at how everything has transpired in time up until this point. We look at how long it's taken us to uncover these woundings from our masculine child, looking after the feminine within. Now I have darkest fears underneath there, the Nine of Swords, and challenging times till we confront the shadow, the child, the inner child. This adult version of your masculine is still creating the same shadow as he did when he was a child. But someone is dedicated on working to coming into their wish fulfillment. Dedicated effort. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so I have, let me see, it goes this way. 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands, the Moon card, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. And then we get to the third eye chakra, like from root to base. This is allowing ourselves to vision within, allowing ourselves to be able to see the changes we wish to indoctrinate. I don't think that's the right word for what I'm trying to say. Sometimes words come in and they are absolutely correct, but I don't think that one is. So, the masculine within, the inner child masculine, is still acting in a man. So, my inner child boy took over at 4 years old. So, there is some part of my adult masculine energy that is still acting out the woundedness of his previous responsibility when he stepped into the responsible role. All of my videos will be like this. Trying to figure out how we move past these shadow energies. Oh, so we got the truth on the bottom. Triumphant success. It's the Ace of Swords. It means the truth. So if we can look at our wounding truthfully, 3 of Pentacles, we will be given recognition and reward for the toxic cycles, for the bindings that are preventing our new beginnings. And I don't like to say we're prevented from it. I don't like to say that because I am available for limitless possibility. I create that which I am. We have the 2 of Pentacles and then the 3 of Pentacles. So this is working with others, but you're being recognized at this time for being truthful within yourself. Because toxic cycles and patternings have to be witnessed before you can step into the new. And now we have the solar plexus chakra coming up. with destiny and a new beginning. Ace of Wands. Again, these energies are only underlying. They don't add, they add to the story, but they are not what is out. They are not the solution. They are just backstory so I can understand what truly needs to be looked at. There is a toxic cycle of patterning standing between you and your step in the next direction. Conflict and deceit. 5 of Wands. Something is, you have to go down into the cave of self to conquer. Bring the light of your soul in. Okay, the masculine side. It's going to be total destruction. It's going to be deconstruction and reconstruction. I have disruption as the Tower card. And patience as you grow again. Both major arcanas on the masculine side. There is something growing. It takes lightness and darkness. It takes balance. It is balance. We have balance on both sides. It's a different form of balance, but it doesn't matter. What do we got under here? 4, 4, 12, 17. And then we have a sacral chakra. And then we have a heart chakra. So we've had every chakra out except for the crown chakra. 44 for me is releasing major secrets. These are secrets that are disappointing, causing disappointment and boredom. Oh, causing disconnect and boredom, and are causing you to be in wrongful power. Balancing out the shadow and the dark, finding perspective, finding a new way, a new perspective on how to incorporate your shadow in a healthy light. Heal. The hope is the star card, but it's on healing the sacral and the heart. 24. I have lots of 4s over here. Balance, rest and rejuvenation. 4 of Swords. At this time, you may be called to go and spend time in nature. Hug a tree. You may be called to open your senses to listen into the world around you. Things that you've never used to listen to. Go to a diner, and instead of going onto your phone, just sit and listen to the sounds. Listen to the dishes clanking together. Listen to the cash. Oh, they don't make any noises anymore. Listen to the employees working. Listen to the patrons. Listen. Just listen. Don't do anything. Open your ears. You can even close your eyes if you want, if you're not embarrassed. This process takes time. Patience is needed. It's in the palm of, the growth is in the palm of your hand if you take a look truthfully at what needs to transpire. I have goosebumps on every part of my body. Now, 20 minutes. Okay. I'm going to go in. This deck is Psychic Tarot. The Psychic Tarot by John Holland and the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. Now I have the Steampunk Tarot for my feminine side, and I'm going to have the Everyday Tarot for my masculine side. So I have 12, 14, and 16. The feminine energy is at a 12. The masculine energy is a 14 and a 16. So there needs to be a new perspective on what was done to you. Because everything that is everything that we experience is correct for any given moment. It was something tower moment. Even the things that are taken away are done for our highest and best good. Life is happening for you, not to you. When we are out of balance, it's because we are choosing in the wrong direction. This circle has an inner circle and an outer circle, and the chakras can work like that too, where one's got to fit in a certain way for the other one to go, then they spin correctly, then it's given the proper spin, then they light up. I have a smell there, but I don't know what it is. Devil is showing on the bottom before the cut. 2 of Cups. This is coming into union. First, you have to come into union with yourself before you can come into union with yourself, with another person. This is a union that happened when you were still a teenager. This is a teenager or a young adult. This is a union that you believed was the other half of your soul, but you didn't understand that your soul was already whole. You were in the belief that you were wounded because every time you tried to make a relationship, it was disruptive. Because you're following the patterns of your family lineage. This is a shadow aspect of the family line, to fall out of love with the partnership that is supposed to be the lifelong love. I don't know where any of this is coming from. Okay, I'm going to stop. It's the 3 of Cups. Usually the 3 of Cups is celebration. That's on the lighted side. But because we're talking about wounding and trauma and the root chakra, the 3 of Cups is showing itself as third-party situations. So you're trying to, 2 of Cups, be in a unionship with another person. But there's always an outside energy that is biting for attention. There's always an extra cup in the mix. It's not truly a soul-to-soul connection. It's a soul-to-soul-to-soul connection. And this gets messy because some person wants more time and someone feels neglected and left out. Somebody feels this is two younger people and one older person. So this could be like even the mother figure is getting in the way, or the father figure is getting in the way. It's causing an immaturity in relationships is what I sensed. It may cause a drinking problem because there is spirits in here. We have, let me see, wine. I don't know what that other one is. Maybe it's 2 bottles of wine. This wine has a crest on it, and the crest is cut into quarters. There's also a crystal ball on the table. Okay, I can't shake the cold this time. Whatever reason this third party energy is presenting itself, the solution is to meditate. Page of Swords. Meditate on what the truth is. Meditate on how to take a truthful action forward. Meditate. Why do I keep getting that? Meditate on... Did we ever used to call it meditate? Okay, I'll have to look up this when I'm done. For me, the hot air balloon is go within. It's like a hermit. It's like a hermit. When you go in a hot air balloon and you raise yourself to the sun, you get a broader perspective. Now, this is also one of the Two of Cups. This is the couple that is on the Two of Cups in a younger yet even state. So this is going back to a time where your masculine and feminine within were working together in the truth of light. Over a wounded disappointment. Here they are again. Even smaller yet, in reciprocity, in a balanced, truthful energy. We want to get into this hot air balloon and travel back in time to first when we were in light with a union within ourselves where everything was working properly in the light. And then we want to go back even further to when our inner children played in balance, in reciprocity. Because something is constricting the mental space from moving into your destined plan, your star-like quality, your healing mode, your star-like quality, your what is that called? Predestined plan. Oh, okay, my body. I love you, my body. Now we go on to the Everyday Tarot. Sometimes you have to let things fall so that they can grow again. There is no shame with saying, I created this stuff from a space where I had a lack mentality, where I was worried about interference. Two of Wands. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. You make the choice to hold the light. I don't know if that's the sun or the moon. It looks like the sun. There are many emotions between you and this obstacle, the mountain. There is growth on this path. You are being supported. One path is fixed and one path is fluid. Each option brings you to the same destiny. People don't understand this. We can go this way or we can go this way, but where they lead is both to the same space. And what this is doing is bringing you into proper action. Queen of Wands. Understanding that you create. Understanding that what you touch has growth. Look, she's holding both wands. She's holding both wands. It's like this on the table. Wait, it is not. It is not. It's like this. She's holding both wands. She's looking at all this. Excuse me. Excuse me. She's looking at all this. All these emotions she had to expend. She's looking at the what brought her to the seat of her throne, the fiery actions that brought her to the space. The Two of Wands is at the very beginning. It's one away from the very beginning. And the Queen of Wands is one away from the very end. So this is actually coming into the balance. You're on one side or the other, but you're the same distance away. Okay. So that a new beginning can come with the Three of Pentacles. Where was the Three of Pentacles? It didn't come. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. No, I'm wrong. It's not showing itself here. So what this ability to... Okay, wait. Let's back up. I have the Two of Wands is the decision. And then the Queen of Wands is expressing that decision at the height of your capability. But what it is it's Four of Wands. And when we take the Four of Wands, it's a celebration of self. The celebration of no matter what we did, we got ourselves here. No matter how our life has transpired in the past, we are not defined by the past character that which we are. But if we don't look at it, we repeat the pattern. So I have a fool's journey. We come back to the very beginning. We come back to the first step in the tarot. We find out who we want to work with, and we bring them into a mature level. King of Cups, the highest maturity we can have. And we are guaranteed our wish fulfillment that births the new reality. The Empress, the Tower. The Tower is here, the Tower is here. The Tower. The angels heard your judgment call on conflict and see your strength in brokenheartedness. They see it. They see Page of Swords again on the bottom here. Page of Swords, and then transformation. Transformation and the death, sorry. And the Five of Swords. Death to the conflict and the waiting. Death to the conflict and the waiting. Five of Swords, Three of Wands. But the Three of Wands is that next step. It's another... Then we have Seven Wands. Then we are able to stand up for that which we truly believe is for us. Where did this go? So meticulous about it being in the right order. Okay, so let's see what the shadow energy, the masculine child is struggling with. There are those 6 places where we gotta look. Shadow work is not easy. Shadow work is done by yourself. Shadow work can or cannot be written. Shadow work is actually being honest about what you are hiding that belongs to your soul. Reciprocity and the feminine energy. So we had the Six of Pentacles in there, where that past time where the masculine and the feminine were working together, and that's in the conscious mind. And what is not in the conscious mind, which is in the subconscious mind, is the feminine energy, the moon, the mature feminine energy. We need to bring that feminine back to the state of when the masculine took over and intermingle these two energies together. Even if, oh, see right here? Because it is causing the Queen of Wands right here to be out of balance in love. And then on the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. And all of these are in, we can't take action towards love until we get our loving mind straight. We can't take action in love until we marry the feminine child and the masculine child, and they both are responsible for the soul's journey. Right now, your inner masculine child feels responsible for the whole load of the soul's journey. The feminine child came back and she's like giddy and playful, and the inner masculine is like, what the fuck? Sorry for the swear word. I need you to grow up. I need you to take responsibility. I need the nurturing, the kindness, the caring. I need the celebration. I need the truth. I need us to be, okay, so this is like deconstructed with all the fragments here. So we need to be reconfigured. It's going to take a long time for this to come to fruition, to be grown, so that the consciousness can blossom in an equal balance of masculine and feminine energy. And the moon is right on that card. So the moon is there. It's just not doing its due diligence. It's not doing its part. He sees the moon as part of the process, and she's hiding from confrontation. She's hiding from engaging. She's hiding from any way she was felt out of alignment. She's not coming back fully. She's coming back in a reverse frequency of love. There is a unionship that wants to take place here, but it is on the inside. This has been a long process to come from the Knight of Pentacles, a long process. And what it is going to bring you to is the Queen of Pentacles, who you truly are meant to be in this real world in the feminine form. Knight of Cups, being able to move forward in loving action. Because the betrayal is done. 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Back to the beginning, where we find balance. So on this 2 of Pentacles, you'll see all that stuff, all those shadow energies in between the masculine and the feminine form of yourself. 22 is builder number. Builder number is where things grow. Where things grow. Okay, 2 are moving off the top here. A new option of love, because you've stood up for your new action. The more you're willing to look at what shadows are created in between energies that are, my goosebumps, in between the energies that are of your soul's essence, instead of always saying, it's that person's fault. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I even do it, and I'm aware. It's that person's fault. It's that person's fault. It's that person's fault. I am starting to understand that when I come up to a challenging person, That challenging person is showing me an energy inside myself that is also challenging. That is begging for my attention. That is creating a shadow. That is, okay, so there's that moon energy again. The things that are hidden. The inner boy child wants us to take a look at our feminine energy. Sadness and isolation is behind here, the Three of Swords. He wants us to spring out of the darkness into the light. He is standing on brown soil. As long as this part of the inner child is on dead land in the dark, nothing will grow here. We have to allow him to, on his own time, come into the green pasture where we can grow into a new frequency. What? Who is that? Okay, this is where I'm going to leave it. I love you. 41 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. April likes to talk. I've been away. I've been alone for way too long, and it shows. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your effort, and I'll see you on the next one.